St. Mary's School offers an excellent education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
Hey, this is Lance Grady with L. Grady Realty, Brown County's premier residential and commercial real estate brokerage. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or rent, we would love to work with you. You can check us out on the internet at www.lgradyrealty.com, find us on Facebook, or call or text me personally anytime at 217-491-0812. L. Grady Realty, local brokers, local office, local expertise. We are Brown County's leading residential real estate brokerage.
Burnett's Plumbing Company. It's good to know someone you trust when your home is giving you a headache. Burnett's Plumbing has been helping customers solve household plumbing problems in Brown County for 7 years. Their mission is to provide Brown County and the surrounding area with quality, timely, and professional plumbing service. Give Burnett's Plumbing a call at 217-773-3008. That's 217-773-3008, where they believe a flush is better than a full house.
Hi, I'm Heather Henry, owner and instructor at Heather's Tumble and Tap in Mount Sterling, where we have been teaching dance to the children of Brown County and the surrounding areas since 1995. We offer classes in tap, jazz palm, tumbling, and offer an all-boys tumbling class for all those future Hornet athletes. At Heather's Tumble and Tap, we focus on fun, friends, and the fundamentals of dance in a non-competitive atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming classes and events. Go Hornets!
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
Chad Yingling here with Yingling Nissen Insurance. We have over 40 years of experience in the insurance business. So we want to make sure that you are well protected. So that means making sure you have the best coverage possible to protect you financially. We do all kinds of insurance, personal, farm, commercial, governmental, you name it, we can insure it. So check us out, www.ynagency.com, or give us a call, 217-773-3397.
Steve Surratt, AJ Cassick, and Colin Dieterle back on the air now. Kevin and Ronnie Rice sent us a message that we didn't have any audio. Well, apparently one of our plugs came out. We got our plug back in now. And that, AJ, I'm going to say that was the best half of broadcasting I've ever done because nobody knows whether it was or wasn't. But I thought I got the names pretty good. So, folks, you're in store for something in the second half. I'm geared up now. I got to make up for that. But, AJ, it's the Yingling and Nissen Agency halftime show. 111 West Washington and Mount Sterling. Call 773-3397 or on the web at ynagency.com. What do you got for us for stats?
Well, pretty balanced scoring overall for Brown County there. Connor Flynn hit that 3 there towards the end of the second quarter. He's our leading scorer with 5, and then we got 4 other guys with 2 or 3 points. So, like I said, pretty balanced scoring for the Hornets. And for West Central, Riker Ford's got 5, and Charlie Smith rounds it out with the other basket to make it 7. But like I said, in the first half, find those 2 in that zone, and you're probably going to do a pretty good job of stopping them offensively. They're definitely the 2 most aggressive ones on offense for them, looking to take most of the shots. So,
hang on just a second. Yeah, we finally got it out. There was something unplugged. Okay. Getting told by everybody now we don't have sound. I needed that information a while back there, but we're thankful that we got people out there listening that are doing that. And I know some visiting people probably figuring out, saying, hey, well, a lot of schools that are doing broadcasting are not doing sound. They're doing a live feed. But here on BC Hornet Sports, you're supposed to get the full package.
Yeah.
Moving cameras, the whole 9 yards. And we want to give that to you. And
if there's anybody out there that has our numbers, anybody who's doing the broadcast, feel free to text us and let us know if there's something going. You're not gonna bug us. If you do, we'll let you know. But
yeah, and you might have to do all of us, because if I'm doing play-by-play, it's hard for me to do it. So I'm letting people know. Thank you. Ronnie Rice usually lets us know when something goes wrong. And he did. He told us a while ago. I'm going to say, let's see. He tried to call me at 4:14, so about 15 minutes ago. And then he had at 4:18 sent me a message. So I just got to be paying attention.
As quick as that first half went, didn't miss that much as far as us talking, but
no. Kevin Dieterle, he was a little earlier, 21 minutes. Colin wasn't paying attention. We were all busy, weren't we, AJ?
Yeah.
It was a busy first half. And the thing that I liked for me as a broadcaster is the teams ran their offense. So it allows me as a broadcaster to get into a rhythm. I don't mind that West Central passes the ball down here, because I'm going to get 3 or 4 names going right out of the gate in my head, and the visiting team is actually the hardest one. But we're glad that we could get to the broadcast. We're going to have broadcast all week for you. And couple of girls basketball, 3 girls basketball games, 3 boys basketball games, and a junior high game. So we're looking forward to things. Wednesday I actually get a day off, but actually I don't, because that's church night. So we'll have church on Wednesday night. And want to tell people, if you're getting your vaccines, I'm sure your church is holding church in a safe manner. Like at our church, it's every other pew, families sit together. There's plenty of room. We could get back to normal if everybody wanted to return to church and try to do that. And so we'll see what happens. I had another message there. With that, we're going to take a quick break here before we go back to play. You're listening to BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports.
Banks are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. Bank with a partner you can trust and count on. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Steve Surratt, AJ Cass, and Colin Dieterle coming back with you. Yes, we do have audio back. And thanks for letting us know, Kevin and Ron. And if you see at any time, and Melissa Marker came over and said people were sending her messages, we didn't have it. No, we want to give you audio as much as possible. We usually don't on when the varsity girls play first, and then we just have a couple of quick quarters for JV. So that's about the only time we don't do audio, or we don't get set up in time at away ball games, sometimes to be able to do the whole JV ball game. But we're starting the second half. West Central will get the ball out. It's going to be Clevenger bringing the ball up for them. Ford, right-hand side. Back to Clevenger. Over to Hamilton. Clevenger. Cross pass to Smith. Back to Hamilton. Clevenger. Forward down in the corner. No shot. Clevenger. Hamilton. Cross pass to Ford in the corner. Three-pointer. In and good. 15-10. You know, I would almost, AJ, go to a box and one.
Yeah, I don't know that that's necessary, but we do need to do a better job of locating him in the zone, and that's the case with any team's best player. If you're going to play a zone, you better know where their best player is.
And Ford goes coast to coast, scores 5 points here real quick, makes it a 15-12 ball game, and Dane wants a timeout with that 5:01 left here in the third quarter. Brown County leading 15-12 on a Cass Communication clock.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Steve Surratt, AJ Cassing, calling Dito back with you. Second half broadcast here. 15-12 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Brown County leading West Central in 7th grade boys basketball action. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. West Central pretty much staying with the same 5 guys through this whole ball game. Clevenger, Ford, Hamilton, Kuntz, and Smith. AJ Cassing out there. Let's see, that would be Brody Phelps out there. Flynn, Fullerton, and Matthew Boylan. Ball picked off. That's going to be Kuntz. Picks off the ball, goes coast to coast, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Brody Phelps. Cassing moves the ball up for Brown County. Back to Flynn. Flynn's going to take a three. Off the backboard and good.
Bank is open.
That's 2 threes. Yeah. 2 bits and change with that one. Hamilton in the corner to Smith. Hamilton, Clevenger. Hamilton's going to take a three off the backboard. No good. Rebound is Fullerton. Gets it to Flynn. He's going to walk the ball up for Brown County, and he'll set up the offense for them. Movement. Phelps out front. Got a pick from Fullerton. Drives the lane. Travels.
What we have to do as a team is stop picking our dribble up when nobody forces us to.
Yep.
We've got
if you got to go through the lane, go through the lane. If they cut it off, just take it across the lane to the other side.
About 5 guys have picked it up with nobody stopping them.
I had a coach that told me if you pick up the basketball, you better have a plan.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
In the corner, Ford, wide open three, no good. Off of Smith, out of bounds, and it'll be Brown County's ball. Dodged a bullet there. He didn't hit anything on that. Ball to Flynn. He's going to bring it up. Gets it to Fullerton. Fullerton drives baseline.
Good head fake.
And ball gets loose from Matthew Boylan. Back the other direction. That's Ford. Ford tries to drive the lane. Gets cut off by Phelps. And no, he traveled in the process.
Great job by Brody in moving his feet there, keeping him in front. He's a very good on-ball defender.
Matthew Boylan comes back out. Oliver back in the ball game. Flynn comes down, feeds it to Oliver. Oliver drives into the bucket, and didn't he jump?
No, he didn't jump. He just like see him keep going with that. He's strong enough. He can go right up through those guys.
Cassing drives the left-hand side, up off the glass, no good. Rebound's going to be by Charlie Smith. West Central will take it back the other direction. 2:58 left here in the third quarter on the Cass Communication clock. Brown County leading by 6, 18-12. Vince Little getting ready to check. Smith up with the shot. Yeah, he walked on that. Didn't get caught. 18-14 on that Cass Communication clock. Flynn brings the ball up for Brown County. He's got Hamilton on him. Picked by Fullerton. Back to Fullerton. Fullerton with the dribble. Looks at the shot. No. Oliver, short jumper. No good. Rebound is going to be by Kuntz. Gives it to Hamilton. We're headed back West Central way. 2:20 left on that Cass Communication clock. In the corner, that's Smith off the glass. No good. Cassing with the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds by Ford. It'll be Brown County's basketball. Cassing going to have a seat. And Little's going to come back in the ball game. Timeout on the floor with 2:13 left here in the third quarter. Brown County leading 18-14 on the Cass Communication clock.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Fullerton gets the ball inbounds, gets it to Oliver off the glass. No good. Rebound's going to be by Hamilton for West Central. Kicks it up to Clevenger. Clevenger's going to set up the offense for them. Left-hand side to Hamilton, almost picked off by Flynn. Smith with the basketball. He's got Oliver on him. Hamilton back to Smith. Smith looks nothing. Ford made a small break. He just didn't make a hard break there. He needs to make a harder break like he really wants the basketball. Smith drives baseline, but gets cut off enough by Oliver that he kicks it back out. Clevenger. Skip pass to Smith. Back out to Clevenger. He shoots a three, in and out. Rebound, Flynn. He's going to get tied up. Are they going to call a foul? I think they're going to call a foul on Smith on that.
Call a foul. Looked like he just got tied up, though. You got to stay big. Get your elbows out. Wide stance. Can't bring it in like you're protecting a football.
And traveling by Brody Phelps, and we'll kick it back West Central's way. We're down to 1:25 here.
Jack Sefton going to come in the game.
Sefton going to come into the ball game. And Brody will have a seat for a moment here. 18-14.
Watch Ford coming back into the corner here.
Yep. Smith, Ford in the corner, wide open for three. Oliver contested, but not enough. Makes it an 18-17 ball game. Brown County only up by one.
Anytime you see that best player taking the ball out of bounds, you better be ready for him to come back in and get it back.
Sefton to Flynn. Missed Oliver right there. Underneath to Oliver, and it gets blocked, and it's going to be Brown County's ball. Oliver was looking for a foul, didn't get it called.
Yep. Got to go up a little stronger to get that call.
Flynn will inbound. Feeds it down low to Fullerton. Nice pass, but a block by Smith on that play. And Ford gets it, knocks the ball back, gets it to Smith on his knees. And timeout West Central with 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's Brown County 18, West Central 17. We'll be back.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
At All About Dance and More LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
Steve Surratt, AJ Casson, Colin Dieterle back with you on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. 49 seconds left here in the third quarter of the 7th grade basketball game. Brown County up by 1, 18-17, and West Central will have the ball down here on the far end of the court. Looks like Oliver, Flynn, Sefton, Fullerton, and Little in the ballgame for Brown County. Over to Ford. Ford tries to drive, can't get it. In new for the ballgame back is Hamilton. Now they're going to put Ford on the top of the key. Smith, Kuntz, Smith.
Yeah, they're trying to set up a fade screen for him there.
Hamilton shoots a three. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Smith.
Attaboy.
And Sefton picks off the basketball. He's going to try to go coast to coast against Ford. Ford's going to get a foul for reaching on that with 15 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Nice job of Jack by getting into that passing lane, using that speed and quickness that he's got. Oh, man.
And it's going to be Little for three, no good. Off the hands, I believe, of Kuntz, and it was. It'll be Brown County basketball.
Another chance at one of these baseline out-of-bounds plays. We've had lots of good looks.
Should have the rotation here. Flynn and Oliver, and somebody should be open on that. 2-3 defense by West Central. Kicks it back out front to Little. Little drives in, goes up. Off the rim, no good. Rebound's going to be Hamilton. He's going to be tied up by Flynn, and it's going to be Brown County basketball. Inbound by Fullerton. Gives it to Sefton. He gets the ball ripped away from him by Hamilton. Hamilton will feed it down. Nobody looking for it. Sefton ends up with it. That's going to be the end of three quarters with Brown County leading 18-17 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll be back after these messages.
Mitsubishi Ductless Systems give you individual room control and allergen filtration with no ductwork, so you can be as comfortable as you want anywhere in your home. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling can help you design a Mitsubishi system for your new addition, remodeling project, your man cave, or she shed. Call Scranton Heating and Cooling today to come and evaluate the best options available to you. The Comfort Man, 217-773-2626, or on the web at comfortman.com. KLC Inc. has been around since February of 2020. We are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of anything. We strive to make customer service number one and get customers the professional results they're looking for. KLC Inc., 115 South Capitol Avenue, Mount Sterling, Illinois, 217-773-9090. Remember, KLC Inc., you think it, we ink it.
Steve Surratt, AJ Casson, Colin Dieterle back with you on the broadcast on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. 18-17, Brown County leading by 1 over West Central as we head to the fourth quarter. Clevenger with the basketball, right-hand side to Hamilton. Hamilton on top to Smith. Clevenger left-hand side. He's looking in, nobody open. Ford was on the post, so rotating the post between Ford and Kuntz.
Yep.
Ford in the corner, wanted to set up for the shot. We stopped him. Smith sets up, and he's going to get fouled by Little after the fact. Got to keep the body under control. And that'll be Vince Little's first foul of the ball game. Have we shot a free throw in this ball game?
Mitchell made one.
Oh, that's right. And on the end.
I don't think there's hardly been any free throws. Oh, they said that was after the shot, too.
Okay. Smith. Over to Clevenger. Looking for Kuntz down, or I should say Hamilton down low.
That's where those wings, and right there, Connor just about got caught too. There's wings on that 1-3-1, have to drop when that ball's on the opposite side.
Rebound.
Nice rebound by Jack.
Sefton could have easily called a foul on Clevenger on that, the way he smacked at the ball. Flynn will bring the ball up for Brown County, run the offense, goes to the right-hand side, gets it in the corner to Sefton. Sefton's going to get reached around by Ford, and they're going to call reaching on Ford because he reached around the body. You can't do that. You're going to get the foul every time because all the guy has to do is twist away from you.
Yeah, they had him trapped there in the corner too. I know he still had his dribble, but he was going to have a tough time getting out of it.
Get your hands up is what I would say to the West Central guys. When you get a trap, put those hands up and spread out.
Clevenger with the deflection there on the inbounds play. He's what I would call a pest on the defensive end.
Got him on Vince Little. Flynn. He's got Kuntz on him. Back out to Little. To Flynn. Flynn looks for an opening. Nothing there. No give and go. Mitchell's got to move. Once it's not open, you got to move and get around and let somebody else rotate into that spot. Timeout on for Brown County. And with 4:34 left here in the fourth quarter, 18-17, I guess a West Central timeout, going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back after these messages.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE-certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Steve Surratt, AJ Cassick calling Dieterle back with you. Fourth quarter action, 4:34 left on the Cass Communication clock. Brown County leading West Central 18-17. Been that way for a while. Hamilton, Ford, cross court to Smith. Smith skip pass to Hamilton. Clevenger for three. Nothing. Get rebound Ford. He should have put that back up. Didn't. And Hamilton shoots the ball, and Little's going to get another foul going through to the person rather than just putting the hands up. Body control problem.
Yep. Hamilton going to the line for two here. First one's off the back of the rim. Need to get our other rebounder in there. Need to send five guys to the defensive glass, even on free throws. That back guy needs to be up there too in case of a tip back. Second one's on the way, and it's off as well.
Fullerton with a rebound. Little now bringing the ball up. Ford tries to knock it away. That's Oliver. Twist, turns, throws it off the glass. No good. Rebound's going to be by Hamilton. Kicks out to Ford. He's going to try to push the ball up. He'd like to get a shot. Top of the key, Hamilton. Hamilton, Smith, and Ford, the three guys up front. Kicks it to Clevenger. To Hamilton. He wanted to shoot, couldn't get the shot off.
Can't leave Ford right now. Gotta locate him at all times.
Clevenger. Back to Clevenger. In the corner to Smith. He sets up for the long two. No good. In and out. Rebound is Vince Little. Going back the other way to Oliver. He's going to shoot a long three. No good. Clevenger with the rebound on that. About the 12th time that West Central's had an opportunity to take the lead in the ball game. Yep. Right side, that's Hamilton. Clevenger on top. Ford. In the corner, that's Smith. Ford. Smith. Tipped by Flynn. Ford ends up getting the basketball back. He's going to push it down, see if he can get a shot, and can't. Feeds off to Hamilton, right-hand side. No good on the shot. And out of bounds, going to be off of Oliver. And you can see a little frustration in Ford.
Right now you're seeing Ford take the ball out of bounds. You got to be ready for him him coming back in.
And set the screen for Smith for the long three. And what did I say? West Central finally takes advantage, takes the lead, 20-18 on the Cass Communications scoreboard with 2:40 left here in the fourth quarter. We'll come to you at the end of the ball game with the Casting Lumber postgame show and the KLC Inc. players of the ball game. Timeout in the ball game, 2:35 left, 20-18. West Central leading Brown County in 7th grade basketball. We'll be back.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets.
Steve Surratt, AJ Casson, Colin Dieterle back with you on the broadcast. 7th grade basketball, Brown County versus West Central. West Central leading 20-18 with 2:35 left on the Cass Communication clock. Inbound will be Phelps. Gets it to Fullerton. Fullerton has Ford on him. Cass gives the Cassing. He drives, and it's blocked by Smith. And we'll come back the other direction, and West Central will try to increase their lead in this ball game. Ford, left-hand side. They don't care if they kill time right now.
No, they'll stand out there the rest of the game. We got to get out to them.
Neither team is a scoring machine. Smith turns down a three in the corner. That's how little they don't want to shoot the ball. The coach has told them, run some clock off, take some air out of the ball. Once you go out there and get them, then they start moving. Timeout on the floor. Minute and 56 left. 20-18 still West Central on the Cass Communication clock. We'll be back.
Casting Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Castings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Castings Gift Department has gifts for everyone. Casting Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
St. Mary's School offers an excellent education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
Steve Surratt, AJ Cassing, Colin Dieterle back with you on the broadcast. And I was just saying to AJ, if I was West Central, because we're not shooting very good, we scored 2 points in this half? Three. And so I'd let the air out of the basketball. Keep my lead. Ford with the basketball. He's got Oliver on him. Got the dribble out front. We're matching up man-to-man. He drives, and the ball gets... blocking foul is what they're going to say on Fullerton.
That's all right. We got no foul trouble. We can stand to be aggressive here. We can.
As I said, it was on Oliver. Ball inbounded to Smith. Almost could have been a foul there on the inbound.
Yeah. No, we need to be aggressive, and we can because we've only got the 3 team fouls. Nobody in foul trouble. Got to be aggressive. Take some chances.
Ball inbounded by Ford. He gets it inbound to Smith. He goes back out front. He's going to be mostly the ball handler, I think, on this. Finds an opening, kicks it out to the corner. Smith doesn't take the shot, kicks it back out to Ford. Ford dribbles. He's got Oliver on him. He's going to take it into the basket and tries to kick it out, and it's knocked away, and they're going to call another foul. And that's going to be on Mitchell Oliver. That's going to be his third of the ball game. Down to a minute and I'm going to say 21 seconds. 2-point lead for West Central in this ball game. Ford inbounds. Finding trouble to get it in. Finally gets it into Smith. Smith back out front to Ford. Oliver on him. He's got no place to go, just dribble in the air out of the basketball. They're going to make us foul him. We're not even in the bonus yet, so we're going to have to get some quick fouls if we want to send them to the line. They're not good at free throw shooting from what we've seen. And finally, Phelps makes a foul with 58 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
You can bring a trap out that far away from the basket, you know. That's not something that should have to be communicated to the boys. They should know that at this point.
Gets it inbound to Smith. I think he steps out of bounds. No, timeout was called before that pass got made. 58 seconds. We're going to keep it here. AJ, what are you doing if you're West Central?
If I'm West Central, I'm keeping the ball in Ford and Smith's hands as much as I can. If they give it up, I'm telling them to go get it back. You know.
And what's Brown County?
On the other hand, if I'm Brown County and either one of them gives it up, I'm not letting them get it back. We can't relax just when they give the ball up. That's when you got to really buckle down and make sure that they don't get the ball back, and we keep the ball in the hands of some of their other players. We can't let them hurt us any more than they already have.
Nope, but if it gets down to Clevenger or somebody like that, we got to get a good trap on that, because that's our best option for trap is him. In general. I think we could trap Hamilton pretty good.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're a lot smaller kids than Smith and Ford are too.
Ford in the backcourt. That's Phelps on him. Ooh. And he dribbled the ball out of bounds. That's a break for Brown County. Down by 2, 20-18. Yes.
I thought they were going to get Brody with his hands on him there.
Yep. Gets across the line. That's Phelps. Left-hand side to Little. Picked by Oliver, kicks it out to Fullerton. Short jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound is going to be Hamilton, and they're going to tie it up, but it's West Central basketball. And so just 35 seconds left, almost 36. In this ball game, we'll have the Casting Lumber post-game show for you in just a few moments.
Thought we had a sub coming in.
Timeout on the floor with that. 20-18, 35 seconds left on the Cass Communication clock. We'll be back.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
Steve Surratt, AJ Cassing, and Colin Dieterle back with the broadcast. 35.9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 20-18 Brown County ball. There was a mix-up. That's going to be Havens with the shot. No good. Havens gets the ball back, feeds it out to Little, and timeout. Brown County 26.2 seconds. We're going to keep it right here in this process. Okay, what are you drawing up here, AJ?
Well, I think they got the ball on the sideline here. I can't tell. No, he says down on the baseline. Down on the baseline, but far into that corner, about as far as they're going to give him the ball. So I don't know. I was going to say if it was on the sideline, run a screen out to the corner and then just hope that guy on the block can pin his man and dump it down into him and get an easy one there. But the way shots have been falling for us here in the second half, I don't really want to set up a jumper. We need to get something going to the rim and you know, if anything, get to the free throw line or just lengthen this game as much as we can.
We just got to get one basket up. That's all we got to get up.
Yep.
And make it a quality shot.
I'm not sure where we're at on timeouts either.
It'll be Flynn inbounding for Brown County. Stacked up on the line, kicks out. That's Fullerton. Fullerton almost took a step there. Gets it out to Little. He's going to go over. Nope, gets it to Flynn. Nice job. Flynn tries to drive, gets it to Little. Little goes up with the shot. Up and around, no good. Rebound is Ford. They're just going to try to run the clock out. And Brown County ends up with the ball back, and they're going to say he traveled. I don't know how that happened.
As bang play.
8.9 seconds left. 2-point ball game. West Central still leading.
We got Smith back here. We can't lose.
And that's Ford. Ford going down the floor. They said he was on the out-of-bounds line another time, and they're wanting to. West Central's wanting a push-off there.
Just like we kept giving them opportunities to take the lead, they're giving us opportunities to tie it or get it back here.
And are we going to have another timeout? Nope, they're going to set up a sideline. Everybody breaks. Ball to Fullerton. Fullerton shoots. And it's good! 2020 just with a minute and a half, or a second and a half left.
Oh, goodness.
And yeah, there's enough time for a ball to be thrown up, and you're going to, I'm telling you, you're double teaming Ford. You're not letting Hamilton open. Let the inbound guy go. That's my opinion, AJ. What's yours?
Well, I mean,
I want to get the shooters because they're going to have to get the ball and throw it up.
We still also have a foul to give, so if there is a foul, you know, you definitely hope that it's not. They don't call it in the act of shooting.
Because you don't want to put them to the line to win the ball game.
Yeah, all you have to do here, I mean, basically, they added a little time, 2.1 now, but what you want to do as a defense is just make sure that you're forcing the ball back away from their basket, force them back towards the ball as much as you can so they got their momentum going that way rather than going towards the basket. Oh, there's a million different opinions on end of game. I saw, a Division III college game the other day where they elected to foul up 3, made the first one, missed the second one, and then they got a tip out for a 3 to get beat.
Wow.
So, there's all kinds of opinions in situations.
And when
like
it goes
this.
right, you're a genius, and when it goes wrong, you're a goat.
Sure.
Doesn't make any difference what level you're on.
Most people won't remember when you were right in that situation, but they will remember when you were wrong.
Absolutely.
We just can't have anybody get beat deep right here. Can't let anybody get behind
Ball's
us.
on the baseline on the far side of the court. They get it inbound to Ford. Ford's got to throw it up. No good. And guess what, folks? We're headed to overtime. And so we're going to put off the Casting Lumber postgame show and the KLC Inc. player of the ball game for 1 quarter of overtime, 2020 tie. 7th grade basketball and the Cass Communication Clock. We'll be back.
Chad Yingling here with Yingling Nissen Insurance. We have over 40 years of experience in the insurance business. So we want to make sure that you are well protected. So that means making sure you have the best coverage possible to protect you financially. We do all kinds of insurance, personal, farm, commercial, governmental, you name it, we can insure it. So check us out, www.ynagency.com, or give us a call, 217-773-3397.
The owners and staff of B&N Trucking would like to thank you for trusting them for the last 20 years. They're proud to continue to serve you with your trucking needs and exceptional customer service. Learn more at bnntrucking.net or call 217-289-3555. B&N Trucking, a family-owned local trucking company.
At Country Financial, we're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We're a part of your community and help support the programs that make our neighborhoods thrive. We take the time to get to know our customers. We know that every situation is unique, and our goal is to understand yours, so we can help you be confident about your financial security and your future. Call your local Country Financial representatives, Jacob Giesler and Larry Grady, today at 217-773-3591 to talk about how we can ensure that the future you're dreaming of is something you can proudly own, no matter what it looks like.
Brown County ends the basketball. Inbounds, that's Havens inbounds to Flynn. Flynn looking for somebody, and the ball gets tipped by Coons and ends up in West Central's hand. Hamilton will bring it up for West Central. Gets to the right-hand side to Ford. Back to Hamilton. To Ford. Ford in the corner, Smith back to Ford. Top of the Clevenger. Ford. Top of the key to Hamilton. Down low to Ford. And that's Clevenger shooting two, no good. Oliver with the rebound. Fullerton gets the basketball. Gives it up to Havens. Havens gets the ball top of the key. Feeds it to Oliver. A little weave there, nothing. That's the time when you take off with the basketball when nothing's open. Flynn. Back out to Havens. I don't think anybody realized he'd used his dribble up and needed to come get the ball.
One of those situations where it was kind of in between, you know.
Little puts it up, no good, and Flynn's going to get called for the foul, I believe, on that. Reaching in.
Yeah, some of those times when a player drops the ball on that pass, it's kind of hard to tell, you know, is the official going to call it a dribble or just gathering possession? So you never know. Better safe than sorry.
Clevenger stops his dribble. Gets it to Ford, right-hand side. Oliver's been on him on this man-to-man. Drives in and puts it in the bucket amongst three people. 22-20. West Central leading with 1 minute and 20 seconds left in this overtime. Fullerton to Flynn. Flynn tries to go baseline, gets there, goes up, and the ball's blocked by Ford. Ends up in Little's hands, and Oliver travels as he tries to drive to the bucket. Pressure by Brown County, full court. Can't let anybody
Smith
loose.
Back here, not covered.
Ford. Oliver gets it across the Coon. In the basket, going to be a 4-point lead under 1 minute left. 24-20 on the Cass Communications scoreboard clock. Havens brings it down. Gives it to Flynn. Flynn to Havens. Havens to Oliver. He's going to drive the lane. It's stolen away by Hamilton. Clevenger, and they foul Clevenger with 38.6 seconds left. Wyatt Cassing's going to come into the ball game. It is a 1-on-1 situation. Clevenger is going to the line to shoot 1-on-1.
Clevenger going to the line for the first time here today. First one is up.
Off the rim, no good. Fullerton to Cassing. He's going to push the basketball at Brown County. He's got a 2-possession game. Underneath is Havens, blocked by Ford. Inbounds by Havens. Cassing. Cassing back to Havens. Top of the key to Little. Down to 30 seconds. Oliver in the lane. Feeds out to Fullerton. Fullerton drives. Can't get in. Back to Oliver. He goes in. Goes up strong. He's going to get fouled. I believe that's going to be on Smith. He's going to shoot 2.
Yep. Mitchell going to the line for the second and third time here today. First one is off the back iron. Second one upcoming here.
Lane violation. Black ball out of bounds, so no shot.
Got to get up. We got to get up.
There's Ford. Ford with the basketball down to 20 seconds. Gets it across to Smith. Smith's got the basketball. Cross courts to Clevenger. Clevenger out to Hamilton. Hamilton back to Ford. And he's going to cover up and let him foul, and I'll go to foul line. Probably their best free throw shooter on the team. We don't have much to go on that, but I would guess that might be the case. But it's junior high. Oliver comes out of the ball game. Flynn comes back in the ball game. Trying to get our shooters in there. 4-point lead. First free throw by Ford is up and in, makes it a 25-20 ball game. Still at least a 2-possession ball game. They can make it a 2-3 possession by making this free throw with 12 seconds left here. Ball's up and good. 6-point lead, 12 seconds left. Brown County's got to score 2 threes or 3 twos. And timeout by Dane Flessner. With that, we'll take a quick station break. West Central leads 26-20. Boys 7th grade basketball will be back.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting? Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their #1 priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Steve Surratt, AJ Cassing, Colin Dieterle back within the broadcast. Down to 9 seconds. Cassing throws up a 3, no good, off the glass. Hamilton with the rebound, kicks it out to Smith. Smith hit a foul with 0.6 seconds left. Nope, you're going to shoot that as a foul, right?
Yep, bonus.
I'll let you call the foul.
Charlie Smith going to the line for the first time here today. Misses on that first one.
And that's going to be the end of the ball game. At the end of the 7th grade ball game, West Central comes in late in the 4th quarter, we tie the ball game. West Central scores the only 6 points in the overtime on the Cass Communications scoreboard. It ends up 26-20, West Central over Brown County 7th grade basketball. We'll be back with the Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, helping to build our community for 45 years. That's Cassing Lumber Company, Route 99 South Mount Sterling. Call 773-2611. We'll be back with our post-game show after this.
Are you looking for an organization that changes lives both physically and emotionally? The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA can help. Busy parents love the variety of activities for the whole family and our on-site childcare. We offer scholarship assistance and great options to fit any budget. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group classes like yoga and Zumba. As a nonprofit organization, we pride ourselves on making a positive impact, not only in individuals, but also our community. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self will thank you.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patients. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Steve Surratt, AJ Cassing, Colin Dieterle back with you on the broadcast in the postgame show for the 7th grade basketball game. Brown County losing 26-20 in the 7th grade game. We'll have the 8th grade game on for you in a few moments, but you're listening to the Cassing Lumber postgame show. Been around for 45 years, helping build the community. Route 99 South Mount Sterling, call 773-2611. AJ, got some stats over there for us?
Yeah, we'll just run down the scoring real quick for both teams. For the Hornets, Vince Little with 3, Wyatt Cassing with 2, Mitchell Oliver with 3, Trey Fullerton with 4, and Connor Flynn leading the Hornets in scoring today with 8 on a couple of threes. For West Central, Luke Coons with 2 in overtime, Charlie Smith with 7 for them, and Riker Ford with game high 17 for them. So pretty easy to see who the player of the game for West Central is there with Riker Ford. Had a pretty solid game overall.
So here's your KLC player of the ball game, Riker Ford. For them, KLC Inc., 115 South Capitol Avenue, Mount Sterling, call 773-9090. KLC Inc., you think it, we ink it. Okay, for Brown County, who do you give the KLC Inc. player of the ball game to?
Just give it to leading scorer Connor Flynn. With points coming at a premium for us today. Give it to him. He was able to lead us in scoring coming off the bench there, so good job by Connor today.
All right, so Connor Flynn, the KLC player of the game for Brown County in a losing cause. 26-20 the final here for Brown County and West Central. West Central coming out on top. Good finish by West Central, good start by Brown County. Neither team had what I call a whole game, really good whole game. And so with that, we're going to take a station break. You've been listening to the Cassing Lumber postgame show and the KLC Inc. player of the ball game. We'll be back with the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show after these messages.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
At All About Dance and More LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
Oh, okay, yep.
KLC Inc. has been around since February of 2020. We are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of anything. We strive to make customer service number one and get customers the professional results they're looking for. KLC Inc., 115 South Capitol Avenue, Mount Sterling, Illinois, 217-773-9090. Remember, KLC Inc., you think it, we ink it. A Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast, right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize each sale by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. They also do wrought iron fencing. How long does that last? 100 years? 200 years? Who knows how long wrought iron fencing will last? Shop www.arusticgarden.com and get it shipped directly to your front door. When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
For over 100 years, the people and businesses in Brown County have counted on Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling to assist them with their banking needs. As the only locally owned and operated bank in Brown County, Farmers State Bank looks forward to continuing this partnership for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank is locally dedicated to all your banking needs. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Interested in solar for your home? Confused by the information available and tax credits available? Or if any of the options will work for you? Call Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 and let the Comfort Man take away the confusion and plan the best system for your home or business. They will visit your home or business, evaluate your unique situation, then Scranton's will sit down with you and discuss each option, giving personal service and planning from Scranton Heating and Cooling. Visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
This is Brandon Kindheart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611. Steve Surratt, AJ Cass, and Colin Dieterle back with you for the 8th grade contest for us this evening. Brown County loses the 7th grade contest, 26-20. You're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show brought to you by the Comfort Man of Scranton Heating and Cooling. Call them at 773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com. We're just minutes away. You and I made a mad dash out of here, trying to catch my breath. But we're getting ready to play the basketball game. We'll have the national anthem before we get started. And I'm trying to look here who our starters are.
Be the regular starters.
Regular starters. We'll come back for that after the national anthem. You're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame.
St. Mary's School offers an excellent education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
Hey, this is Lance Grady with L. Grady Realty, Brown County's premier residential and commercial real estate brokerage. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or rent, we would love to work with you. You can check us out on the internet at www.lgradyrealty.com, find us on Facebook, or call or text me personally anytime at 217-491-0812. L. Grady Realty, local brokers, local office, local expertise. We are Brown County's leading residential real estate brokerage.
Burnett's Plumbing Company. It's good to know someone you trust when your home is giving you a headache. Burnett's Plumbing has been helping customers solve household plumbing problems in Brown County for 7 years. Their mission is to provide Brown County and the surrounding area with quality, timely, and professional plumbing service. Give Burnett's Plumbing a call at 217-773-3008. That's 217-773-3008, where they believe a flush is better than a full house. Time for the B&N Trucking starting lineup. Starting tonight, Riker Ford. Is that not the same Ford that started the last ball game?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And also with him, Zach Howard, an 8th grader. So I'm losing my pieces here. Zach Howard, along with Caden Myers, Dalton Hutton, and I believe the other one was at 23, 22, Carson Brown. Ford, Howard, Brown, Meyer, Hutton for West Central for your starting lineup here in the 8th grade basketball game. AJ, the starting lineup for the 8th graders is who?
Regular starters from back before they were quarantined. Tice Fullerton, Maverick Henry, Maddox Wydell, Drake McClellan, and Drew Markert.
Okay, that looks like the starting 5. Yep. And we'll get started here. West Central will get the basketball first since they're the visiting team. And I look for Ford to be the point guard on this team. What do you think?
Yep, when you're playing 7th grade or playing 8th grade, your role can change a little bit.
Ford over to Meyer. Meyer feeds into Brown. Brown back out to Ford. Ford right-hand side. Gets it over to Hutton. Hutton looks for an opening. Nothing there. Howard. Round to Ford. Back to Meyer. And traveling called on the play. And I think West Central wants to come out, set the tone of the ball game, run their offense, and get set in their offense first, AJ, by the indications of what they did last game and this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're in no hurry. Just want to work it around, look for a good opportunity.
Henry over to McClellan. McClellan looking for someone. He finds out there. He finds Fullerton. Fullerton top of the key. He's got Ford on him. McClellan on the right-hand side. That's Meyer on him. Henry. McClellan feeds down low to Wydell, back out to Henry. Henry drives the lane, gets a hiccup, goes into the lane, the ball gets knocked out of his hands, ends up in the hands of Caden Meyer. He'll bring the ball up for West Central. Gets it to Ford. Ford will set up the offense, right-hand side to Hutton, and it's knocked away by Drew Markert. And he gets the ball stolen from him by Brown. Ford will bring it the other way for the West Central Cougars. Ford to Hutton. Hutton over to Brown. Brown shoots the ball. No, it was a pass to Brown underneath over the top, and he makes 2 over the top of Wydell, I believe it was.
Henry back the other direction, 2-0. West Central leading on the Cass Communications scoreboard. First quarter action just down to 4 minutes and 10 seconds.
Yep. As you can see on the screen here, we're going to see similar defense to what we've seen in past few games on Tice Fullerton. Going to go with a box and one from West Central on him here. So face guarding him and setting the other 4 guys up in a zone.
Henry with three-pointer, no good. Ford brings it down, gives it over to Brown. Brown dribbles in, nothing there. Back out to Ford. Ford right-hand side to Brown. Brown feeds down low to Hutton. Hutton turns, spins, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound, Wydell. Back to Fullerton, brings the ball down, goes to the bucket, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Ford. Ford comes back the other direction. On him will be Fullerton. Back to Brown. Ford. Ford feeds down low to Hutton. Hutton puts an elbow, turns, pushes, no good. Rebound is Brown. And it's going to be
out of bounds. McClellan was out of bounds and had the ball tipped to him before he could get back in.
Inbound will be by Meyer. Meyer inbounds down low to Hutton. Hutton puts it off the glass, no good. And rebound on the backside is going to be Carson Brown. I think he's going to get a foul coming in from the backside. 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. This quarter going pretty fast. 2-0 West Central. That'll be McClellan right-hand side. Fullerton takes the ball from him, drives, tries to drive baseline, kicks out to Henry. Henry drives in, nothing there. Over to Markert. Markert's going to shoot a long two and makes it. 2-2 ball game on the Markert two-pointer. 2:40 left here in the first quarter of this contest. Seems like 3 quarters. Actually, this is the 5th quarter of the night for us. Hutton down and little face guarding there, but got away with by Brown. On Brown. And Fullerton goes coast to coast, up and in, 4-2.
Markert did a good job there. He kind of maybe got beat back door, but he did a good job of getting his hands up, knowing that there's a possibility that pass was coming over the top.
2:20 left here in the first quarter. Brown County leading 4-2 over West Central. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Heather Henry, owner and instructor at Heather's Tumble and Tap in Mount Sterling, where we have been teaching dance to the children of Brown County and the surrounding areas since 1995. We offer classes in tap, jazz palm, tumbling, and offer an all-boys tumbling class for all those future Hornet athletes. At Heather's Tumble and Tap, we focus on fun, friends, and the fundamentals of dance in a non-competitive atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming classes and events. Go Hornets!
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Steve Surratt, A.J. Casson, Colin Dieterle back with you on the broadcast on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. And as we head here, 2 minutes and 18 seconds, Brown County leading 4-2 in the first quarter on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Brown gives it to Hutton. Hutton finds Ford. Fullerton is on Ford. Gives it over to finally Howard. I think that's about his first touch of the basketball.
Yep, little flex offense here from
in the ball game's a 24. I don't see a 24 on my roster. Do you?
No.
See if that 7th grade roster over there, hand that back over to me. See if it's somebody that's there. Charlie Smith?
Chase Smith.
Chase Smith. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to find Chase Smith and put him back over here. Hutton up and good. No good. And so Chase Smith in the ball game.
It's not.
Hutton's second shot, no good. The rebound over there is by Brown. Kicks it back out for Meyer. Bounce pass. Brown gets it, drives, and he double dribbles. So we'll head back the other direction at this point. I'm going to say 24 is Chase Smith, unless somebody corrects me. Somebody from West Central or whatever can send me a text message at 217-740-9234. Let me know if I'm right or wrong there, because that's the only thing we have to go by here on the sidelines. McClellan takes it down low, gets it to Markert. Marks it, puts it up, no good. The ball's tipped out. Markert ends up with it, and he's going to get fouled by Brown in the process.
It's going to be Brown's second here in the first quarter.
Minute and 8 seconds. Yep, you're right. Deuces are wild across there.
Yeah, I think we kind of got bailed out. It looked like a pretty clean block. Markert goes to the line and misses the first one. Second one coming up here shortly. And it's good.
Makes it a 5-3 ball or 4-3 ball game. No, put that up on the wrong side. Was that theirs? Or
No,
it's 5-2. Yeah, the scoreboard is wrong. And Doug Henry's going to get Coach Little to change that. Under a minute, ball fought for between Hutton and Fullerton. And that's it. Am I going to get a message from somebody? That's a question. 24 is Luke Kuntz.
I almost said that. I thought it looked like him from the last one, but with numbers changing, it's kind of tough.
Yeah, Luke Kuntz. Thank you for that Winchester person that let me know that. So I sure couldn't tell.
Nice offensive rebound there by Maddox Wydell.
Henry tries to go baseline, doesn't find anything, kicks out to McClellan. McClellan shoots the short two, no good. Rebound is going to be Brown, headed back the other direction.
Actually, Caden Meyer with that rebound.
Was it? I'm sorry. I was looking for a name here. Ball Hutton down to Brown. He bullies his way in, but he traveled on the way in there. There's Luke Kuntz, and he went from 14 to 24 in this ball game.
Zach Howard checking back into the game here for West Central the last 9 seconds of the first quarter. Inbound comes to Fullerton.
Fullerton looks in, tries to go into the basket, puts it off the rim, no good. Rebound Hutton, headed back the other direction. That's the end of the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, it's Brown County 5 and West Central 2 as we head to the second quarter on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
Chad Yingling here with Yingling Nissen Insurance. We have over 40 years of experience in the insurance business. So we want to make sure that you are well protected. So that means making sure you have the best coverage possible to protect you financially. We do all kinds of insurance, personal, farm, commercial, governmental, you name it, we can insure it. So check us out, www.ynagency.com, or give us a call, 217-773-3397.
Steve Surratt, AJ Cass, and Colin Dieterle with the broadcast for you. 8th grade basketball, West Central and Brown County. Hutton takes it in, feeds the ball back out to Meyer. Meyer back to Hutton. Hutton with the reverse layup, no good, gets his own rebound, knocked away by Fullerton. Fullerton knocks it away from Ford. Ford gets it back into Howard. Howard down to Hutton, and 2 points, makes it a 5-4 ball game, 1 point ball game here in the first half. Second quarter action, down to 5:30. Henry throws in the corner to Markert. Markert back out front to McClellan. McClellan to Markert. Markert looking, nothing open, back to McClellan. Tosses over in the corner, nobody there.
And Maddox Wydell taps it, but it's out of bounds. Coming into the ball game is going to be Foster for Brown County. McClellan's going to have a seat for a moment. Really Levi Play had a couple of good ball games while the other 8th graders were out. Hustled, took a leadership role on the team. Hutton with the basketball. He feeds out in the corner. That's going to be Meyer. Meyer makes a three-pointer, puts West Central on the lead for the first time in the ball game, 7-2. Down to 4:50 here in the second quarter. Fullerton drives in, goes up in the air, off the glass and in. 7-7 ball game, just like that on a Tice Fullerton layup. Back the other way. Hutton. Hutton almost loses the basketball. The ball gets knocked away, gets into Meyer's hands, back out to Hutton. Hutton with the dribble. Bounces it off his foot, and Fullerton has it going back the other direction. Nothing open, so they won't fast break. They'll cross court over to Henry. Henry back out front and it ends up in Markert's hands. Foster had it for a moment there. Fullerton. To Foster. Foster bounce passes is into. And it's taken away. Hutton going the other direction, and he's fouled. And that's really tough when you see that big guy takes it down low. He needed to just go up with that shot till he gets contested. Wydell. Hutton will let AJ have the call.
Misses the and one, but Ford's there for the offensive rebound, keeps possession for West Central.
Hutton feeds down low to Brown. Brown goes in on Foster, and he's going to get fouled. Or I should say that was Markert, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Looked like from here Drew was doing a good job of going straight up, but Brown doing a good job of initiating the contact, making that ref make that call. No, actually it was on. They called that on Fullerton.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't think he was anywhere around the ball.
His third.
Really? Wydell coming out of the ball game. McClellan comes in and
Sterling Lenover.
Okay. Brown misses the next one. Hutton goes over the back, gets the rebound. Ball knocked away. Hutton gets it back, feeds it out to Ford. Ford for three, and it's good. And it's going to be West Central 12 and Brown County 7. 5-point lead, biggest lead of West Central's of the night with that 5-point lead. 3:33 left on the Cass Communication clock. And Lenover tries to go up with the ball and gets fouled.
Gets fouled by Howard there. Going to go to the line for two. Sterling with the first one. That's good. Coons coming back into the game there for Brown. Second free throw from Lenover is on the way. In and out. Foster with the offensive rebound.
Tries to go up. The ball gets knocked away. It's going to be Hutton going back the other direction. He's forcing the ball down. A 1-on-3. Didn't have the number, so he kicks it back out. He'll set up the offense. Howard trying to set a pick, and Meyer sets a pick. Nothing there on the pick. Hutton has Henry on him now, and it's going to be Meyer for three. No good. And it is Lenover with the rebound. Gets it over to McClellan. McClellan forces the ball down. Almost travels there. Henry down low to Lenover. Off the glass. No good. Wide open. Hutton back the other direction for West Central. And we've got speedy game going on here right now. 2:45 left here in the second quarter. West Central leading 13-8. 5-point lead. Hutton. Right-hand side, nothing there. Kicks it out in the corner to Ford. Ford brings it back out front, sends it to Meyer. Meyer sends it down to Hutton. Hutton off to Coons. He misses the shot. Nice ball movement there. McClellan ends up with the basketball. Gets it to Henry. Henry's going to try to drive, and he carried the basketball. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see that hand, but it didn't look like a typical...
Opposite side of the floor from us. Hard for us to see something that official might have seen.
That was one too many passes. Hutton being a good passer there, he had a good shot. Ford comes down, and a pick by Howard. Over to Kuntz. Ford will reset the offense for West Central, down to about 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. Linover on Ford. Down low to Kuntz. He's got Foster. Back out to Ford. Ford's going to shoot two. No good. Hutton rebounds, puts it up, and finally rolls in. 15-8, 7-point lead. Biggest lead of the night for West Central. We're down to 1 minute and 39 seconds here in the second quarter on the Cass Communication clock. McClellan in the corner to Henry. Henry tries to bounce pass into Linover. No good. It's knocked away by Kuntz, and Hutton will bring the ball back the other direction. Meyer. He's driving the right-hand side, got Henry on him, and Henry steals the ball away and stepped out of bounds in the process.
Right now with Fullerton and Wydell on the bench, you gotta have somebody step up as being a threat on the offensive end. Everybody wants to pass the ball. We need some guys that need to score.
Ball fed to Ford underneath the basket, wide open. 17-8, 9-point lead, biggest lead of the night. Second quarter, we're just about to the minute mark here in the second quarter. Foster to Henry. To McClellan, nobody is moving. McClellan shoots the three, no good. Rebound is Foster. Back to Henry. McClellan down low to Markert. He misses the inside shot. Rebound Kuntz. Meyer will set up the offense for West Central. Down to 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. They'll be content to take a good shot here with a big lead. Hutton underneath the basket. Easy layup for him. Under 20 seconds now left in this quarter. 19-8, 11-point lead for West Central. Foster. McClellan. Foster. Henry. Down to 8 seconds. Foster, he's going to throw up a three, no good. Gets in, follows his own rebound, and fights for the rebound, does a good job, gets a kick back out. Henry, and it's too late. At the end of one half of play, it's West Central 19 and Brown County 8 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. We'll be back in a few moments with the Yuengling and Nissen Agency halftime show. AJ will have the stats for you after these messages.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
At All About Dance and More LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
Steve Surratt, AJ Cassing, and Colin Dieterle back with you on the Yuengling and Nissen Agency halftime show. 111 West Washington and Mount Sterling. Call 773-3397 or on the web at ynagency.com. Okay, what do you got for stats over there for us?
Oh, pretty balanced scoring on both sides. Riker Ford with 5 for West Central. Carson Brown with 4, Caden Meyer with 4, and Dalton Hutton with 6 to give them their 19. For Brown County, 4 for Tice Fullerton, 3 for Drew Market, and 1 for Sterling Linover to give Brown County 8, 19-8, West Central at the half.
That's your Yuengling and Nissen Agency halftime report on the statistics for the ball game. A reminder, we'll take a quick break after this game is done, and then we'll open back up for the girls contest that we'll have against Greenfield Northwestern for you. After this, the girls are undefeated. And so it'll be interesting to see what that ball game brings. And then Belle Cook, 36 points away from 1,000. And so we'll see how that's going to progress forward. We're hoping that she breaks that 1,000-point mark in the next 2 ball games.
Hey, if she'd do it tonight, she'd probably set her career high for a game and get her 1,000 points.
I'd be okay if she scored 20-some-odd points tonight and made it to where she only had to score about 10. Belle, not a selfish ball player at all, and dishes the ball off really well and has a different role on this team because there's a lot of talent on this girls basketball squad that we have here in Brown County.
There absolutely is. I know there was more than one person looking forward to maybe a long postseason run with those girls. It's you look at them, and it's one of the more unfortunate circumstances of COVID and everything related to it. But it's just it is what it is. So
Maisie Blentlinger graduating early. She's a 3-point shooter on that squad.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you look at it. Football, we're going to have some big losses on the football team. I think Lars Rice is gone, and I think Chance Fuquay is gone, and. Boy, that's some big inside play there in the football team.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, pretty. we got to quit talking about all these disappointing teams that we wanted to see in these postseasons, because all we can do is do what we can and play the games that they'll let us play, and then hopefully get back to normal next fall and start with just a clean slate and a regular school year and sports seasons.
And there'll be some things that will stay. Through this, they've learned a few things about how we need to conduct some things, keep games safe and all that. I'm really concerned about the football field with spring play. I think when fall comes, we're not going to have any grass unless Rick Kunkel gets out there and hand seeds it all, waters it through the summer. And I wouldn't put it past him, but whether it's going to be a mature grass or not, that's going to be the question.
Yep. He'll be out there.
But I like the football schedule while we've got some time here. The football schedule is we stay within the WIVC North, so we play 5 conference games. And the thing that I like and the thing that I hope sticks, AJ, is week 6. I'd like to see that the week 9 schedule every single year. And that's 1 versus 1, North and South, 2 versus 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5.
Yep, I really like that as well. And I know that was something that they had talked about in the past, trying to incorporate that into the season somehow, but and that, like you said, that's one good thing that's coming from this. We'll get a true WIVC champ in football this spring. So
could it have playoff implications and seeding implications? Yes, but I don't care. I want to see good football.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, if you're a good football team, you're going to go through the brackets no matter where you're at. You're going to win the ball games you need to. And I think good teams want to play good teams. I mean, that's
that's my opinion. You get better by playing those teams. You don't get good by beating people really, really bad. If you don't have a challenge till you get in the postseason, most of the time you're not going to be able to go according to that. And I said this the other day. Hardest game my senior year, championship year for Triopia, fall of 75, was Carrollton. We went into the locker room down at halftime in our own conference. It was one division conference at that point, and I remember it distinctly because I missed a block and I got chewed out at halftime. And so, you know what? I didn't make that mistake in the second half.
That's good.
But, you know, you got to play those games. The other thing is you don't want every game to be hard because you do want your sophomores and juniors that are not starters to be able to come in that second half. I don't care if it's basketball, football, baseball. You want some games where those other guys can get in and get some real-time playing time.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's you always want to be developing. I mean, because you got a good team, but you still want to be good next year, and it's definitely a process, no matter what the sport.
Absolutely. Well, you're listening to the Yuengling Nissen Agency halftime show. We've been talking about other things. Let's talk about the keys to the second half, brought to you by Henry Automotive. Brown County's down by 11 points. They have to do some drastic things to change the momentum here in the second half. What do they need to do, AJ?
Yeah. Well, foul trouble, the first and foremost. There's no doubt in anybody's mind this 8th grade team's a lot better when Tice Fullerton's on the floor, and when he's in foul trouble, not able to be out there, it's a big loss for this team. So keeping him on the floor the rest of the second half would be big, and need to get Maddox Wydell going as well down low, establishing a little bit of a presence down there. He's a big, strong kid, and if he can get going, I think there's no doubt in my mind we can get right back in this game, even with the double-digit deficit.
Starters back in for Brown County, and I think the same thing for West Central. Fullerton back out front to McClellan. To Henry. In the corner to Fullerton. Fullerton's going to shoot a three and makes it 19-11 with just 5:45 left here in the third quarter on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Henry trying to force Meyer to go left. Brown with the basketball feeds to Hutton. Alley-oop, and it goes off of.
Nice play.
I almost thought Henry got his hand on that ball, but he didn't.
I think that one might have been a little too high for Mav to get his hand up there.
All right.
If Hutton couldn't get his hand up there, I don't think Mav was either.
Right side, Fullerton kicks it out to Henry. Henry to McClellan. In the corner, that's going to be Fullerton. He's set up for the three again. Off the rim, no good. Rebound is Ford going back for West Central.
Now they've done a good job of getting Tice 2 good looks there to start the half, running him off those baseline screens.
Hutton out on the right-hand side. Wydell on him. Then you got Howard and Ford. Ford back top the key. That's Meyer. Meyer looks. Ball gets knocked down and away, and we're headed back the other way as Henry ends up with the basketball. Drives to the hoop, out of balance, off the rim, no good. Rebound Hutton. He just lost his balance there going up and just threw something up. We're headed back the other way. Ford, picked by Howard, no good. Down low to Hutton. Hutton's got markered on him. To Meyer. Meyer misses everything, and Ford tries to save it and can't. And just a little change up on who they've got out there. Kuntz comes in for Meyer in this ball game. We're going to put Kuntz on Tice Fullerton. Fullerton with the dribble to Henry. Give and go. Nothing there. Can't go the baseline. Cross courts to McClellan. McClellan feeds down to Foster. He can't, or I should say Marker. He has a layup, can't make it. And there's going to be a foul there on, I believe it's Brown, isn't it?
I'll have to see who. Yep, looks like it.
Third foul for Brown. McClellan to the line. AJ will have that.
Marker,
excuse me.
First one is good. Nothing but net.
Meyer back in for Brown.
Second one on the way. Good as well.
19-13, 4:10 left here in the third quarter on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Brown County down by 6 as West Central has a 6-point lead. That's Ford to Howard. To Hutton.
Little flex
Hutton
here.
flows down low to Meyer. Meyer kicks it out to Ford, back out to Hutton. Good ball moving there. Hutton fairly open, can't make the shot. Gets it out to Fullerton. Fullerton's going to drive the length of the court, go up off the glass, and good. 19-15, 4-point lead for West Central.
2 minutes and 20 seconds into the quarter, right back in it.
Ford to Hutton.
Our defense has to do a good job on these flex screens down here on the baseline.
Howard, Meyer. Meyer gets it underneath the Ford, up off the glass. No good. Rebound's going to be tied up there, and it's going to be Brown County basketball. Oh, no.
It's just jump ball, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I thought the arrow was back this way. It might have been and been wrong. Inbound to Hutton. He gets it out to Meyer. Back into Hutton. He's going to back turn. Wydell did a smart job there. Just kept the hands up, made him go through the hands.
Yep.
21-15, 6-point lead for West Central. McClellan, right-hand side. Top of the key to Henry, and a timeout for Brown County with 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. It's 21-15 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. West Central over Brown County. We'll be back after these messages.
KLC Inc. has been around since February of 2020. We are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of anything. We strive to make customer service number one and get customers the professional results they're looking for. KLC Inc., 115 South Capitol Avenue, Mount Sterling, Illinois, 217-773-9090. Remember, KLC Inc., you think it, we ink it.
For over 100 years, the people and businesses in Brown County have counted on Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling to assist them with their banking needs. As the only locally owned and operated bank in Brown County, Farmer State Bank looks forward to continuing this partnership for the next 100 years. Farmer State Bank is locally dedicated to all your banking needs. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Steve Surratt, AJ Cassick, and Colin Dieterle back within the broadcast. 8th grade basketball. Brown County versus West Central. 3-point, no good by Fullerton. Rebound on the ground was Henry, and he gets tied up by Howard, and it's going to be Brown County basketball. Stay tuned at the end of the ball game for the Casting Lumber postgame show, and the KLC player of the ball game. Back in is Brown. Somehow I lost him in my things. Ball fought forward, down on the ground. Finally, Ford picks it up, coming back the other direction. Hutton will set up the offense for West Central. He's got Maddox Wydell on him. Ball knocked away. Henry almost gets the basketball, and he went out of bounds and came back in, so it's going to be West Central's basketball on the side.
Great hustle by Maverick on both those last two loose balls there.
Ball fed down low to Brown. He spins, goes in, goes over the top of Markert. Rebound Wydell. Fullerton feeds it down to McClellan. McClellan going to kick it back out to Henry. Henry's going to drive the lane, go up for two. That makes it a 21-17 ball game. 4-point deficit for Brown County on the Cass Communications clock. Just a little over 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Hutton drives, feeds off on the backside. That's Kuntz. Can't make the shot. Rebound's going to end up in Howard's hands. Howard feeds low to Ford, and Fullerton just trying to steal it from him. Can't get it from him. Down under to Hutton, back under the Ford. Fullerton knocks the ball away. Ball back out to Howard. To Ford.
I like to see Fullerton stay up there and pressure the ball if he can do it without fouling.
And charged. And that's textbook Maddox Wydell there. He saw that coming a mile away and stepped in and got locked in place.
Yep. Great momentum play.
I like to use a Burris thing there. He was planted in the ground like a piece of Burris seed corn. Fullerton drives in off the glass and good, not even contested on that, 21-19. And West Central wants a timeout with that as they want to get things straightened out. 1 minute and 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Brown County down by 2, 21-19. West Central with the lead. We'll be back.
Confused by all the environmentally friendly energy options and tax credits that are available for geothermal and solar? Talk to the professionals at Scranton Heating and Cooling and let the Comfort Man make it simple for you so you can discover the tax credits and options that are best for your home or business. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com.
Steve Surratt, AJ Cassing back with you. I was distracted. I was watching my granddaughter's volleyball game, trying to figure out if she was on the court. Forward, down low to Hutton. Wydell knocks the ball back. Ends up in Ford's hands to Howard. Howard, right-hand side, feeds it down low to Brown. Brown goes off the glass, no good. Hutton rebound, back up, no good. Rebound Hutton, back up, no good. Rebound Henry. And Fullerton will bring the ball up for Brown County. Chance for Brown County to tie this ball game up or take the lead on this possession. Haven't had the lead since early in the ball game. Cross court to McClellan's picked off by Ford. Kind of telegraphed that pass. Ford, right-hand side, he'll reset the offense for West Central. Feeds down low to Brown. Brown elbows in and off the glass. 23-19, 4-point lead for West Central, down to about 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Fullerton down to 25, picked by Henry. Nobody rolled off of that pick. Fullerton shoots and gets nailed. I think that's going to go on Hutton, I think.
No, goes on Howard.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Looks like 2 for him. Foster coming in for Wydell. Going to give him a break here toward the end of the quarter. In and out, no good. Rebound Hutton. Headed back the other direction. Hutton's got the ball right-hand side. That's Ford. Dribbles. Feeds down to Brown. Brown works his way in, and it's good. And that's going to make it a 25-19. Just 2 seconds. Fullerton puts up a long 3. Nothing but air. And so that's the end of 3 quarters of play. And it's West Central 25, Brown County 19 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. 8th grade boys basketball. We'll be back.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
This is Brandon Kindheart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Steve Surratt, AJ Cass, and Colin Dieterle back with the 8th grade basketball action. West Central and Brown County on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. 25-19 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. West Central leading. Forward with the basketball to Howard, right-hand side. Hutton was open. They fed it down late. He's going to spin, try to get it, and Fullerton got his hand on the basketball. If he puts it down on the ground, we got a chance to get it back. That's the one thing Brown's really not doing. He's just making space and going. Feed to Ford, low. Can't get it. Out to Howard. Brown. Meyer. Ford up on top. Howard feeds it down low to Meyer. He's going to belly his way in and off the glass. How many points does he have? 8, 10, 12?
10, 6 this quarter.
27-19, 8-point lead. Biggest lead for West Central in this ball game. Brown County came out hot, and West Central has answered the boys. McClellan to Markert. He tries to drive, kicks it back out to McClellan. McClellan drives, kicks back out to Markert. Markert throws up a 2, and it's good. 27-21. Dry spell for us is over with at that point.
Still a 2-possession game here.
Yep. Ford
Well
and Fullerton went down. Down low to Meyer. Off the glass and in. Got to stop that, folks. It's automatic. Back to 29-21, 8-point lead, and timeout Brown County with 4:56 left here in the fourth quarter. 29-21 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. West Central 8th graders over Brown County. We'll be back.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Steve Surratt, AJ Cassing, and Colin Dieterle back with you in the contest. Just about 4:40 left. Maverick Henry shoots the basketball. No good. Rebound was Foster. Ball gets loose. It's going to be Brown headed back the other direction. Gives it to Ford. Ford 2. That's Howard. Loses the ball out of bounds, and we'll go back the other direction. 4:25 left on that Cass Communications scoreboard clock. 29-21. West Central with an 8-point lead. Junior high boys basketball here on BC Hornet Sports. Your source for Brown County sports and more. McClellan out front to Fullerton. Down in the corner to Henry. He sets up, shoots, and the ball gets wedged up in the basket, and it'll be possession arrow is Brown County. Hutton's not quite tall enough to get up there and get that off of there. As an official, you don't want to do that. He's beating it out inch by inch. And nice job by Maddox Wydell to get that ball out, bailed the official out. 4:13 left on the clock. Henry inbounds. Gets it down low to Maddox. The ball's on the ground. He goes up strong. Can't get it. Gets his own rebound. And they're going to call a jump ball. Howard will inbound. 4:08 left on the clock. Dane pleading his case to the official there about a foul. Foster's going to get in over the back on Brown, but I tell you what, that's worth it. Let him know you're there.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure that's not the right person right now to put on him, and he's got some fouls to give. I would push him around as much as I possibly could. Inbound to Hutton under the basket. He kicks out to Meyer from the corner. No good. Hutton with the rebound. Wydell draws the charge again.
He put his hands up in the air. He knew exactly what was coming, and he was waiting on it.
He's one of the best junior high kids I've ever seen at drawing that.
You can tell he enjoys it. He takes pride in doing it.
Absolutely.
It's a lot easier for a kid to take a charge when they enjoy doing it.
Henry for three, no good. Foster fighting for the rebound, can't get it. Fullerton has it, drives the lane, goes off the basket, and going to be good and get fouled in the process. Possibility of a three-point play here. 29-23, basket good. And the foul was on who? Was on Brown. That's his fourth foul. Yeah, that would be a big fifth foul if we can get that.
The way he's been playing here in the second half, it would be big to get a fifth one on him, get him out of there. Two-possession game.
Inbound to Ford to Hutton. Little mismatch when he's out front. Wydell and Hutton. Hutton drives to the basket, off the rim, backboard and in. Fullerton headed back the other direction. 31-24, still a 7-point lead as they exchange baskets that time. McClellan, he's going to shoot a three. Off the backboard and the rim, no good, and I think Wydell's going to get a foul on that. It is.
Yep, loose ball. Loose ball foul, just shoved him in the back a little bit.
Possession arrows pointed towards Brown County the next time the ball gets tied up. Hutton inbounds. Hutton has Henry on him. Fullerton is on Ford. He gets around, feeds it off for Brown for a short jumper, in and out, no good. And Henry, and they're wanting to know where the call is of the over the back on that. I thought Dane was going, and they said he carried the basketball.
Kind of on his hesitation. It was right in between. Just a tough call. You want to try to get some momentum. So we get up on Hutton, he might do the same, you know.
Hutton with the basketball, feeds over to Ford. Back to Hutton. And Foster seals the basketball for Brown County, gets it out to McClellan. McClellan wisely looks around, doesn't find anybody, gives it to Henry. 7-point void for Brown County, 31-24 on the Cass Communication clock. West Central winning. Fullerton kicks it out to McClellan, kicks it out to Henry. Henry drives the lane, goes up, no foul. And Hutton ends up with the basketball. Fullerton steals it from Hutton, goes up, gets fouled, and 2 points. Drew that foul, did the textbook thing, kept the ball lagging behind, kept the head back, and got the hack.
Strong jump stop, went up strong, finished through the contact. Make this free throw here. Ice going to the line, I think, just for his third free throw of the game.
In and out, no good. Brown with the rebound. 2 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Brown County down by 5, 31-26. Hutton drives. No double dribble there. All right, back the other way. He gets 2 points. And reaching in, Ford knocks the ball out of bounds. Okay. And, folks, I don't apologize. The name of the broadcasting company is BC Hornet Sports. Okay. We do acknowledge good play by other teams, and you know we've done that all night long. But we do homer. I'm sorry. Well, I won't apologize for that. Timeout, Brown County, 33-26, 7-point lead for West Central with 1:43 left on the Cass Communication clock. We'll be back after these messages.
St. Mary's School offers an excellent education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Steve Surratt, AJ Cass, and Colin Dieterle back with you. 7-point deficit for Brown County, 33-26, inbounded to Henry. Brown County, a couple possessions here, got to score, got to move the basketball and be pretty diligent about it, AJ. Henry looks at the three, kicks it back, and double dribbled on the play. Can't turn over the basketball. It's almost better to take a bad shot.
Yep.
Than to turn that basketball over.
Yep, put it up there. Hope for an offensive rebound. Got to get up.
Ball being inbounded by Ford. He gets it in to Meyer. Meyer trying to bring it up the floor. He's going to get double teamed. Cross court to Hutton. Hutton's going to drive the lane. Nothing there. Brown's going to drive baseline. He says, nope, I see that guy there. I'm not driving in there. Brown from the corner. No good. Rebound is Maddox Wydell. Ball knocked by Brown. And that's a change of the course of things. I've seen that happen multiple times. Once Maddox gets one or two charges on the other player, they start altering their shot. They start deciding they don't want to go in there any longer.
Yep.
Right side to McClellan. Down to Wydell. He was dribbling, reached in by Hutton. Scrum on the floor, Brown County's ball. Fake a shot there, do something to keep them from reaching in. If they don't know whether you're shooting or whether you're driving.
Yep, watch for Maddox pinning. Just going across, setting this cross screen and pinning. He's yep. Brown
out front to McClellan. McClellan kicks it out to Henry, and it's blocked by Hutton. Back to Henry's hands, underneath to Foster. Foster goes up strong, no good. Rebound Brown. Fullerton puts some pressure on. Back over to Meyer. Hutton, back to Brown, 42 seconds left. It's a three-possession ball game for Brown County. And what's the call here?
They call carry there?
I don't know.
I think so.
It'll be Brown County basketball. Fullerton making his own space as Ford's not giving him any. And there's Henry for three and in. 29 seconds, 33-29, 4-point ball game. Still a two-ball possession. And foul by Fullerton, and that's going to be a flagrant call. And so not only is he going to shoot free throws correct, but they get the ball back. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, you got to be a little more tactful about that.
2 shots in the ball.
So we'll see what happens there. Love having messages from people from a West Central fan. You guys are doing a good job. Keep it up. Enjoy the commentary. Thanks. Appreciate that, guys. Sorry we didn't get voice on for you for the first half of the 7th grade game.
Hutton goes 1 of 2 there.
So we got a 4-point ball game? Is that wrong? That's wrong. That should be, what, 30?
Am I...
Inbound. 20 seconds left.
Am I wrong? Did he not make that first one?
I thought he did. But I could be wrong on the score. Doug will get him corrected over there if it's wrong. But 4-point ball game. 2-possession ball game.
Yeah, I'm seeing things.
Timeout. I'm going to call something away. That's 4 fouls or 5 fouls on Fullerton. He'll come out of the ball game. And so Linover's going to come in for him, and Fullerton will sit down for a little bit. They're probably the rest of the game. Ford with the layup. 17 seconds left. Brown County's down by 6. Henry with the 3, no good. Rebound
It was last touched by Ford. It'll be Brown County's basketball. I want you to stay tuned for the Cassing Lumber postgame show, the KLC players of the ball game. Then we'll go off the air. We'll come back in for the girls basketball game. McClellan shoots no good. That's going to be the end of the contest here. 35-29. And Colin's shown me that we're at our ending thing, so we're just going to go straight into the postgame show. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, helping to build our community for 45 years. That's Cassing Lumber Company, Route 99 South Mount Sterling. Call 773-2611. That's Cassing Lumber Company and the postgame show. You got some stats there for us, AJ?
Yeah. Still trying to put them together here, but looks like Dalton Hutton with 10 points for West Central. Caden Meyer with 4. Riker Ford with 5. And then Carson Brown ahead for, looks like 14.
Wow. Yeah. Most of those in the second half, right?
Most in the second half, you know.
And it's a bit,
when Brown County was kind of going on a run there to get back in the game, every time we would go on a 4-0 run or something, he'd come back with another basket right there on the block. So he was kind of the rock that they needed there to settle them down there in that second half.
And if I was to pick a KLC Inc. player of the ball game, they're at 115 South Capitol Avenue, Mount Sterling, 217-773-9090. KLC Inc., you think it, we ink it. I'd have to go with Brown. He was as solid a basketball player and consistent ball player for West Central in that as you could have.
Yep.
Not that other kids like Hutton didn't have a good ball game, but he was solid. In fact, he salvaged the second half for them.
Yep.
On the Brown County side, what do we got point-wise?
For Brown County, Maverick Henry ended up with 5. Drew Market had 7. Sterling Linover had 1. Tice Fullerton with looks like a game-high 15.
Wow.
So, and a lot of that with him in foul trouble there in that first half. So sometimes it's hard to come back in that second half and get in any kind of a rhythm when you have to sit out with foul trouble. So he did a good job of being aggressive there in the second half, just not quite enough to get us back in and get us that win.
So is he the KLC player of the ball game for Brown County?
Yep.
Tice Fullerton, player of the ball game, brought to you by KLC Inc., 115 South Capitol Avenue, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-9090. KLC Inc., you think it, we ink it. And that's going to be the end of our broadcast and the end of the Cassing Lumber postgame show, brought to you by hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, helping to build our community for 45 years. Cassing Lumber Company, Route 99 South Mount Sterling. Call 773-2611. Thank you, AJ, for doing it.
Absolutely.
Colin and I will be back with Kevin for the girls' game here in a little bit. This has been a BC Hornet Sports broadcast. Tonight's broadcast of the Brown County Hornets has been brought to you by B&N Trucking, Cass Communications, your country financial agents Larry Grady and Jacob Giesler, Larry Down Accounting, Farmers National Bank of Mount Sterling and Griggsville, your Mount Sterling YMCA, Culbertson Memorial Hospital, the Ray Insurance Agency, Mount Sterling Savings Bank, All About Dance and More, Brown County State Bank, the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling, KLC Inc., Henry Automotive, Double K Firearms, Yingling and Nissen Insurance, the Hindeker Funeral Home, Cassing Lumber Company, St. Mary's School, L. Grady Realty, Burnett Plumbing, Heather's Tumble and Tap, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, and Rustic Gardens. Thank you for listening to the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.
Welcome to another broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by B&N Trucking, Gas Communications, your country financial agents Larry Grady and Jacob Giesler, Larry Down Accounting, Farmers National Bank of Mount Sterling and Griggsville, your Mount Sterling YMCA, Culbertson Memorial Hospital, the Ray Insurance Agency, Mount Sterling Savings Bank, All About Dance and More, Brown County State Bank, the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling, KLC Inc., Henry Automotive, Double K Firearms, Yingling and Nissen Insurance, the Hinderker Funeral Home, Cassing Lumber Company, St. Mary's School, L. Grady Realty, Burnett Plumbing, Heather's Tumble and Tap, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, and Rustic Gardens. Now for the start of tonight's broadcast on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.